Hello, and welcome to my next You Can Do This With This video. So this is kind of hard, trying to fly. Here, I'll back up a little bit. So I'm flying this thing, got my joystick here, making another video for a fellow forum member, but since I'm doing this, I'll be putting this on YouTube for ease and traffic. I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I'm PB McGuire from Tech Forums. The deal is how to help your forum members save a bit of cash. So, 3960X, only 4 cores, CPU Z, only 4 cores, running stock at 3.3 with no turbo. 3960X is Sandy Bridge 2nd Gen Core i7, and here we go. Only 70%, 50 to 70, hardly a gig use or worth of RAM usage. I do have Rex running. Average is between 30 and 50%. I've been flying for the past, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes or so before I did this or started the video. I have traffic settings turned all the way up. All graphical settings turned all the way up. All the HD settings on Rex. I'm over, I guess, I don't know, California, wherever, I don't know. It's a tad bit laggy. I'd say my FPS is averaging around 40 right now. For some reason, with Windows 8, Flight Simulator X with all the latest updates, or rather I should say 8.1 Pro Flight Sim and Fraps, if you try to turn on the the FPS meter, you have a problem. So you're supposed to have a lot of traffic above this airport right here. It does look a whole lot better. I am using a stock single GTX 580. As you can see right there. My PC, which you see nothing but a reflection. My bad. It's a little darker than I thought it was. And we are still, after all this time, at about 30% usage. So you're just starting to fly over the airport. Will kick up, and then it'll just go back down. 4670K will be a lot faster than this, and you won't see that much usage. It's like 15% faster than what I'm running right now. Of course, I do have HT disabled for only 4 threads. So if you only got the i5, that's what it'd be like. So you finish flying over the airport, back down to 30%. Absolutely no issues. Not overclocked at all. And hopefully this... Oh, and I'm running border mode, because if you have 2 video cards installed like I do, it tries to automatically expand, and then it gives you this weird resolution problem. So hopefully you don't run into that after I told you that. If you run into this problem, I can tell you on the forums how to fix it through the CFG file. On one of the other sites for Flight Sim, they make a borderless application, but I didn't feel like registering just so I could download it. I figured this is enough. I'm running 1920 by 1200 in the windowed mode. Figured I'd mention that. So that's why it's not full screen, because it's either that or disable this other monitor, and then I wouldn't be able to show you this over here, which is still between 30 and 40%. So there you go, man. Hopefully I saved you about $200 so you don't buy an i7 and you don't needlessly waste money on an H100. Now if you want to, be my guest. They're good stuff. As you can see, running an H50 myself. on a hex core. Max temps 50. And my computer doesn't sound like a tornado unless I overclock. So hopefully that was the information that you needed, man.